Hey y'all. Let's see who all we got going in here already.
We already got some folks waiting.
Let's see.
They've got their own little chat going. We'll just sit
We'll
here and
just
let
sit
y'all
here and let y'all go because
go.
y'all probably got more to talk about. Oh, they got snow. They got a lot to talk about.
There's lots of people that's gotten snow. They had
We
a lot
might
of
as
winter
well.
weather.
As cold as I've been, I need some snow with it. Let's see what we got. Hey, Grammy.
Is Fluffy here yet?
Fluffy's fixing him a bowl of chili.
He's getting some chili. Hey, y'all hit that like button if you're here. Let us know. We'll give it a few minutes. I know there's some folks jumping over from Big Family Small Farm.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how I can go to my page.
Hey, Cliff, Main Nana Bear. We've been seeing you chatting back and forth.
All right.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, right.
Hey, Catty Corner.
All right.
I bet Southwest Missouri is a little chilly right now.
All right.
Ready?
I reckon we are.
So, hey, Miss Sue. So I'm guessing there were probably several coming over. Oh gosh, that just updated and there was a bunch.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Danville, Indiana, California, Lower Michigan.
There was a bunch jumped on.
Hey,
All
Renee.
the comments updated at one time. I lost track of people.
Big fluffy small farm.
Yeah.
Warner Robins, Georgia.
Zoe had
All right.
Zoe's had yet another channel end up with baked goods that were eating them on a live, and
Well, I mean,
he was saying he was going to change his name. He was just going to say, "Hey guys, Fluffy here." Well, now you know why I make Zoe give all that stuff away, because I'm already Fluffy. I don't need it in our house.
Well,
so she gives it to other people.
I'm trying to find my video. There it is. Okay, I'm able to
Got
see.
it.
Yeah, I'm able to see who's coming and going.
There you
let
go.
me turn it down. Okay.
Hey, Sarah. And Sharon from New Orleans.
Let me put this right here so I can keep up with who's coming.
So, while they're eating their chili, I'm sure that a lot of y'all just came over from that channel. We had some special visitors today.
We did. We spent our weekend so far processing turkeys.
Yeah, so far we're not done.
We're not done. Yesterday was a crazy day. We got started late because it was so cold. And we kept putting it off. And we were waiting to let it try to warm up a little bit. And then we finally got all set up. We had a few of our friends come over to help us do some processing, Miss Cece and her husband Jeremy. And we just kept running into obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to be done. You know, when you're in a time constraint? No,
That'll be all right. Yeah, you're good.
Constraint.
You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So when your time is limited, we needed to be wrapped up by 3:00 at the latest because we had football banquet last night. Then we were not getting started till like 11:00 because the water didn't want to warm up.
Right.
We just couldn't get things going. So we had 28 turkeys that we needed to process, and we got through 13.
Yeah.
We should have easily knocked out 28 in our 4 hours.
Well, the water issues created some of that. And then we had a propane bottle run out on our scalder without us realizing it. So when that was empty and realized we didn't have a flame under there and the temp had gone down, then there was lots of hand plucking and pin feathers. And
Oh man. If the people who get our turkeys know how much time we invested in each turkey. 5 months to grow them and 2 hours to clean them.
Well, it's like I told Wes today, it's most people won't know it, but if they get their turkey out and they see these little pin feathers, they're not going to realize that's going to cook away and you're not going to see it.
Yeah, that's right.
But if somebody is purchasing a turkey from us, we want it to look good. So
right.
we sat there and hand picked them all.
Oh, my fingertips hurt. But that's part of it. You know, we don't want to give out mediocre quality anything. You know, we like everything we do to be as the best that we can.
Yeah.
And so we knew going into this what it was going to take, and we're going to do it all over again tomorrow.
We didn't know it was going to take that much hand picking.
Well, no, but we have the equipment for it.
Yeah.
We've just got to figure out what happened to it. It's under warranty. Maybe it's not a big fix.
So even after we changed the propane bottle out and got the temp back up, then we're, I don't know, maybe 5-6 more birds in, and I hear it go poof.
Yeah.
And I go look, and the pilot light's still lit and no burner. We could not get the burner to come back in. So
luckily, we had 2 that were ready. We were able to go ahead and do them, get them through those steps, and we just had to call it a day. We released the turkeys back into the pen, and they went on. We'll start over tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again tomorrow because we've got to get people their Thanksgiving turkeys.
Yep. Got people waiting.
And I'm not going to lie, I'll be happy to see the turkeys be done. They are some hungry animals.
Yes. They love to eat.
They do. But they're big. That's some fat turkeys, y'all. We have not starved our turkeys a bit. They have been.
No, there was one of those. They're 20 weeks old, and we had one that went over 21 pounds.
We did.
Dressed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big sucker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how anybody's going to cook it, but it's a big sucker.
No. You'd have to fry it in a bathtub or something. There ain't no pot big enough for that thing.
Well, Zoe, everybody doesn't fry their turkeys.
Well, that's time.
I mean, you could take a rack out and you could put it in the oven.
Yeah. My Nana Bear said maybe a nice way of telling you to slow down and breathe.
You know, we've mentioned that.
I told Nick, I said, maybe it wasn't, we weren't supposed to be processing. Maybe it was wasn't supposed to be rushed.
And we were rushing because we had an event that evening. And
when we have to hurry, it's not as fun. What?
After watching Zoe, I'm surprised she's even awake and functioning. She plucked forever. Hey, Zoe wasn't the only one plucking.
Grammy, we did not go to bed till it was 12:30 when we put the last bag in the pot.
Yes.
To dip the bags. Yeah. Yeah, and then we got up and went to church this morning.
Well, they appreciated it. Look, Wes and Angie liked their turkey.
That's right. I think they're beautiful. I think the turkeys are beautiful. One thing we did learn is to do white turkeys, not brown turkeys, because nothing more than visual.
Yeah.
The visual aspect of it.
So we did some earlier in the year.
Right.
For a lady locally requested some, and I didn't have them, and I told her that our Thanksgiving turkeys couldn't be even ordered until July, and she wanted some, so I did a batch just for the lady here, but we had broad-breasted bronze. Dark feather turkeys.
Which if you've been watching, that's what our pet turkey is. If
she's
she
the same breed.
Came from that batch, we just did not. We chose to keep her as our pet.
But those dark feathers, leave spots in the skin and things like that.
That are dark.
We had to take a lot of time
Mm-hmm.
dressing and making it look good and making sure all those were out.
Yeah.
The white feathers, they're still going to have them. You just don't see them.
Right.
And then the pin feathers is what we actually had to take the time to get out.
Mm-hmm.
And
but anything that you're going to pluck is going to have pin feathers.
But that's why we do it so that it's as presentable as possible, and that we don't have anyone wondering, hey, they really did a halfway job on this. So
yeah,
I would rather take the extra time
right.
and make it look good for whoever's buying it.
Right. Renee said, those goodies you were giving to big families, Mr. Fluffy, sure did look good. That name's gonna stick now.
He's given himself his own nickname.
Tim said, big fluffy little farm. No, yeah, that's what he
Something
said.
like
Big
that.
Fluffy little farm.
But we did have a good visit with them today.
Yes. I loved it. There's Cece. She helped us so much yesterday. She knows the frustration we had.
The continuous issues.
Yes. But they
But I think, and I don't know if we had Wes or Angie on here, but when we counted the piglets, we were missing one.
We were
missing a piglet, and I'm not sure what happened to it, but it may have gotten into their truck.
I think it may have. I think it might have been in
Angie's. I wonder when she's going to tell him.
I think Angie might have stuck one under her shirt.
So, I don't know if you can put that on there or not.
What?
The pictures you took. I don't know if you can get them on there, but she's like a baby pig whisperer. She got right down there with them, and we do.
Well, we do process by ourselves. We did have Cece and her husband help us with the turkeys, but we do the.
Now I know who it is, because the YouTube comment says he doesn't need to know, and the Facebook comment says I'm headed out to the truck. No, we checked on the babies before we left, and they were all there. So, Wes, no need to go out into the cold. There's not one in your truck.
Look, when the piggy is snuggling Mr. Fluffy in bed tonight is when he will find out. That's right. And you can't, pig cuddles. Who's going to turn down pig cuddles? He's going to say, oh, Angie, and it's going to
Angie? I wish you had those pictures where we could pull them up, because she eased out there to them and just kind of let it be their idea.
Yes.
And next thing you know, she's petting them.
Mackenzie's over there and pointing at her. She's the only person who's able to do that.
Well, that's what I told them while they were there. It was Angie and Mackenzie.
Angie got on her hands and knees, and I'm telling Mackenzie too, because we haven't gotten to talk about it. But
hi, Tammy.
She just petting pigs, just sweet as can be.
And we'll have more whenever they're ready. They gotta get there.
We're gonna keep having babies.
Yeah. So
we ain't gonna stop now.
It's not like they've got to get baby pig now. Whenever it's ready, they can have it.
That's right.
But Wes wants a pet pig,
and
these are pretty big for pet.
Yeah, I don't even think a diaper would work for them.
I don't think he meant that kind of pet.
They'd have to have some depends. Look, 2026. This ain't a presidency election.
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't.
4 more years in term.
I don't know if these breeds are what he had in mind for pet pigs.
Look, Angie loves pet piggies. Hey, Alan, I hope you and Wendy did good at your festival. I saw that y'all were there. Cece said, how is Bob, the turkey that got away? I thought his name was Lucky.
So Zoe mentioned that we had to turn the turkeys back in the pen. And just for a long story short, they have to be gathered back up. And we went ahead and did that today. And we did let Lucky stay
as a pet. Yep. if it's a girl, it's Lucky. Bob if it's a boy.
Tim says he has plenty of bacon seeds for sale and can't find buyers.
Oh gosh.
Tim, what area are you in? Because there's people asking everywhere here locally.
Yeah, that's right.
They are looking for feeder pigs every day.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Terry. We I was about to say something. I don't remember what it was.
What were you about to say?
Well, I don't remember. I don't know.
Virginia.
A Cooney Coon, isn't that right? That's what the Walker Farm fam has. Is
That's what they have. I don't know how you say that word.
Cooney Coons.
But either way, they. We had one. Porky was. That's what Porky was.
No.
Yes, he is. That's what he was.
He was big. I thought they stayed little.
No. They're large. They're a large breed.
I remember that. That's right.
They're a large breed, and that's what he was. Fat.
Mm-hmm.
Like
lots.
Big fat.
Yeah.
But they they're now they have really high quality lard.
Yes, they do. Yes.
But the meat yield, and that's why we went away from him, the meat yield is not quite where we want it to be. But
yeah. Well, Wolfpack will have some feeder pigs before long.
You would think Virginia, they would have a pretty good market for feeder pigs.
Yep.
I don't know, but Tim, around here, there's people asking for feeder pigs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We have a subscriber, local gentleman that's actually wanting one of the boars intact and 2 of the females. And then, gosh, I know we've already got 5 or 6 wanting feeder pigs.
Nana's Little Love says, oh, the Walkers, theirs is a mix of Cooney Coons and something else.
Oh, okay. Well, I know one of them's named Cooney.
Uh-huh.
Cooney and Junie, is that what it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Catty Corner said Cooney would be how you pronounce it.
There you go.
Miss Betty said she's from Western Washington State, known as Granny B. Cooney means fat and round.
That's exactly what Porky was.
He was, yes. Sarah said her mom and dad had friends in Iowa that raised pigs when she was younger. And they would often visit. We helped separate a mama from the babies once. I never knew pigs could get that mean and fast. That's
yes.
right. Yes. So when our pigs are gentle, we have very gentle pigs.
Super gentle.
But we also know that no matter what, a pig is still a pig. So when we had all the little babies, we would mess with them, try and interact with them a little bit, but we were always very conscious of where Mama was.
Yeah.
And Mama would come and get between us. We knew it was time to step back. But even now, if we try to pick one, no, they're not so bad about it now. But if we tried to move them and they even squealed just a tiny bit, that Mama come running and we knew it was time to leave them alone.
So here's the thing, is when one baby squealed, all the mamas come.
That's right. So we didn't just get the mama of the baby squealing. We got all 3 mamas running over there.
Yeah.
Grammy's eating one of the pumpkin spice oatmeals now.
That probably is true. Donna said that she thinks the other kind that the Walkers have is Julianne. But
yeah.
Isn't it Juliana?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know all these
but
breeds.
That,
but I know
that
exactly
may be right.
what you're talking about.
But I think it's Juliana. Is that right?
Probably.
I don't know.
And Coon.
Hey, y'all are letting the numbers get out of whack. Somebody's missing the like button.
I tried to find the like button on YouTube and I ain't figured that out
I can't
yet.
find it on my phone. If we're on the computer, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Facebook one is easy.
How do y'all find it if you watch it on YouTube on your phone? How do you find the like button? Because I watch a lot of our friends' live chats on my phone,
and I can't
find the like button. My goodness!
Now they're starting to do it.
No, do you see it?
Oh yeah.
Do you see it?
Well, that's all you got to do.
It's on the
Well, I
bottom
do
of my
that.
phone.
I do that.
Look, it's right there.
I thought you was liking a particular comment when you did that.
No, I think you just hold it down to do that.
Oh,
Or
I got you.
I don't know, but my goodness, look, it's right there.
Yep,
Never
I
mind.
see it. Well, they're still answering you to let you know that it was so
Oh my gosh.
easy.
That's so dumb. I am so dumb sometimes.
So
Anyway.
Catty Corner, the Cooney that we had hated my guts, and
Yes, he did. He charged Nick all the time.
so that's why he's no longer at Chestnut Hills,
We
because
can't have that.
I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Well, I'm second in command. How about that? Zoe's kind of the farm boss.
Well, no, I'm not.
You are, because that's your full-time
It
job.
is,
So
but you're still
I
the
mean,
head.
by default, you're
Either way,
the farm boss.
You still make all the ultimate decisions. I might just do the work, but I ask you.
Now these
and
people know you are telling them a lie.
No, I am not, because that's how we are designed. I am not designed to make decisions. You are designed to make decisions. That's why the Lord gave you that big head.
Is that what it is?
See, you knew I
Wow.
was going somewhere with it.
Yeah, I should have known.
Nick is the alpha.
Don't, Alan.
Miss Sarah, she's gonna be emailing me tomorrow.
Good.
Yes, I'm ready for it. I am the boss in the moment
Of the farm, I said.
of the farm.
I tried to give
Nobody
you your due,
listens
and
to
you're
me
not.
at home. I just tell them I'm gonna get daddy, and everything changes.
Oh gosh.
I know. Angie said, "Yeah, I'm glad things aren't left completely up to me. Things would be so bad. I have to call Nick about just about everything. There's a reel going around.
I want her to use it so bad. Y'all need to prod her a little bit to use this reel.
Well, there's a reel.
Well,
that says-
Cece did make a good point. She thought Farmer Rhett was the boss, and I'm just gonna not even lie and say that's.
It is true.
There's a lot of truth to that.
I mean, Nana Bear says if she's coming to visit, are we going to teach her how to process? Absolutely.
Chickens and turkey, yes. Ducks and geese, no.
We have not done them yet.
I can't. I don't know. We've researched it a little bit, but I have not done any.
Right.
So I can't teach those.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do
Look,
that
she's
reel.
saying do it. She don't even know. Tell
Because she
them what the
already
reel
knows.
is. She probably
There's
does.
a reel that's like, am I the drama? Isn't that what it is? Am I the drama?
Something like that.
I'm the drama?
You expect me to fix a problem I created myself
You expect
all by
me
myself?
to fix a problem I created all by myself? And I'm supposed to get my phone and hold it up like I'm calling Nick about every problem that happens on the farm.
Because that's exactly what she does.
Because I just fall apart. I don't like things to get out of the normal. I like to pull in and everybody be where they're supposed to be. And it'd be even better if everybody's just laying down, taking naps. But no, it's like in my mind, I don't understand why everybody wants to eat all at the same time. And everybody wants water all at the same time every little day.
We were talking about that today with Wes and Angie, that the turkeys can't wait an extra 2 minutes for you to put feed in the troughs. They all mob the fence and knock the fence down.
That's one of the only negatives of having turkeys at 4 months
as
old.
soon as it happens, Zoe texts me, turkeys are out. I'm at work. What do you want me to do about it?
But if I didn't, you'd say, everything must have been so smooth at the farm today. And I'll be like, no, all hell broke loose, but you didn't want me to tell you.
I would not think to ask you, Zoe, did the turkeys mob the fence and knock it down again like they do every day? She's like, the donkeys turn their water over. I can't fix it from here.
Yeah, look.
What did she say?
Wes just comes home and find everything fell all to crap. Me sitting in the middle of it. That's going. That's what Nick will say. What is wrong? And I'll just go. I don't know. Everything is just falling apart.
Alan said he gets those calls too.
I'm sure you do.
She'll text me. Pigs out.
Every day.
Do you find a place that something's on the fence?
Did you check the fence?
What do you want me to do about it?
You'll say, did you check the fence? Well, no. Well,
Well,
why don't you do that?
I did find a bad spot in the fence today and hopefully got that problem solved. But we were processing turkeys yesterday.
Oh, my God.
And Penelope comes walking up the pasture and Mackenzie does you. She looks at me and she said, Penelope's out. You're just like your mama. My hand's up a chicken's butt. Why are you telling me? Go put the pig back in. Why are you telling me?
That's right.
That's what I'm like.
I can see her.
I'm up to my elbows in a turkey. I can see the pig, but I can't do anything about it.
It's like, yes, I see her licking my leg.
Turning over all the buckets.
That's right. She said, Alan said, we did say, I can't find my rooster. Babe, I'm in Prattville and he's not here.
That's about like the answers I give you.
Yeah. Sarah said, if I text my husband with a problem, he says, well, fix it. You're capable. Well, that's about Nick's. He's like, well, what have you done about it?
Now you do get some of this. So
he said, I'll call him.
You need to put Angie's comment on the screen.
Or I'll call him to tell him what I'm about to do to try to solve a problem that went wrong. He'll yell, don't do that.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah. He'll be like, you didn't do that already, did you? Well, yeah, I put that metal to that electric. Well, we don't do that. We don't do that, Zoe. That's not how you handle that. You should ask me before do that.
She said, the voltage is not hot enough. I'm going to hook this other charger to it.
I did.
No, you do not.
He said, did you do that already? Well, I'm about to right now.
No, you're not. Don't do that. You're going to fry them both.
No, you're not. She said, Grammy said, I even called Nick before 911. I did.
You did do that. We told everybody on the live about that too, and you got scolded.
I did. Rachel's here. Hey, Rachel. I hadn't seen you in it's been a couple weeks, or last week, I think.
I lose track of which weeks it is because we do 2 lives a week. So sometimes I think, well, it was just on the last live. And I was like, no, that was 3 weeks ago.
Cece was saying goodbye to a turkey and that big girl pig came up. She about peed on herself. That's right. Penelope was helping herself to the pig process. I mean, the turkey processing we were doing. Main Nana Bear said, I'm lucky to have someone to call. I fly solo with 2 littles helping.
Oh, goodness.
Woo.
There's Miss Ann.
Well, it's always something. And I'm always complaining about all the stuff going on, but if it didn't, it just wouldn't be fun.
We talked about that too.
What?
When just in general conversation or somebody sees a shirt or a hat and they're like, you have a farm? I was like, yeah. What kind of animals you got? And you start telling them, oh, I bet that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Fun? Do you want a second and third full-time job?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's fun.
Hey, Miss Carolyn.
Now, what is fun is having a farm and having visitors like like the Blairs and Heads and those people come to see us, and they get it. They're doing the same thing, so they get what's happening.
Hey, Miss Carol.
That makes it fun.
It is fun. You know, the day-to-day is not any different than anybody else's day-to-day.
No.
We have our things we have to get accomplished, but getting to share that with other people and other people who enjoy what you enjoy and have that same passion, and it's great to be able. I love having people come to the farm, and I want to do it a lot because I like people that like things that I like. Christina, Yes, so Big Family Matters. I don't know
Yes.
if you guys have seen Angie and Wes's live yesterday, but Big Family Matters. Angie has started her own channel.
Do you know that I didn't realize that's what was logged on there? So I guess that's why she was confused, because we were just watching it and I just let it slip my mind that, hey, that's a totally separate channel.
It is. That's Angie's new channel. She just launched it and she's got a few videos up. And
Nine
videos.
videos.
And so she's going to start doing things from the woman's perspective. And I love it. And you guys should go and subscribe to her channel and show her some support.
And Angie, I didn't know about Angie singing.
Angie sings? Well, I didn't know it.
Did you not see it today?
No, baby.
Oh, you missed it. You were in there. Zoe was working on that 15 bean soup. No, when Wes got up to answer the door, Angie just started singing like a Christmas song. And I was like, wow, Angie can sing. Well, then I heard, or I saw somebody talking about that she had some singing on her videos.
Oh.
And I'm not talking about just singing. I'm talking about like singing really well. Not like you singing.
Not like me. I sound like Fran Drescher.
You sound like Fran Drescher just talking.
I know. And then I laugh, and it's even worse. She said, do I sing?
She does.
Like an angel.
She does sing.
A lot.
She doesn't sing well.
I do not.
But she sings.
I do.
And she dances. She don't do that well either.
I dance. No. Look, I'm going, yes and no.
She has one dance, and it's the same to every song, no matter what the beat is or anything else.
Look at my earrings. Look at them. They dancing too. I don't ever wear these earrings.
You're
Maybe
so
that's
weird.
why.
You're looking at yourself in the camera,
like
making your earrings dance.
Look at them.
You're so weird.
Look. Ooh, she said 15 bean soup sounds like a 3-bean casserole.
Oh my gosh.
Which is actually an 8-bean casserole.
That's the first thing I thought about when Wes said they were having chili. I'm like, ooh, we're having 15 bean soup and cornbread.
Yes. So,
which is what my voice sounds like anyway.
If you've never had 15 bean soup, it is so good and it's so filling. And you just buy a bag of 15 bean soup and you get.
But then you cook it all day.
All day. And you get some Knorr's vegetable soup mix.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
It's like your French onion soup mix, the powder stuff, but it's vegetable. And it's Knorr, Knorr. And you get broth. I used beef broth. And I fried up 2 ham steaks and cubed them.
Oh, yeah, some good stuff, too.
A whole onion that I
not
cut up.
Store-bought ham steaks.
No. These
local farm ham steaks.
And an onion and a can of diced tomatoes. And you put all that, the ham juice, after you cook it, put all that in a crock pot, cook it on high all day.
Miss Sue says she just got a bag the other day.
Love it. And so this time I actually did it different a little bit. I added some rice.
It was good too.
And it turned into like a gumbo.
I don't know, but it sure was good. Except it didn't have any spice to it.
It did not. It did not. Cliff said he wonders if you can freeze dry. I'll freeze dry anything if I get a freeze dry. Yeah.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
Well, Zoe mentioned putting the onion in there. The part she didn't tell you, we probably shouldn't be sitting so close because me and Zoe both love raw onion on top of that 15 bean soup and with cornbread. How country is that? Eating soup, cornbread, and a slice of raw onion. That's about as country as it comes.
And I gotta sleep with you.
You're worried about the onions, and I'm worried about you eating all them beans.
Caddy Corner said, could you leave the canned tomatoes out? And yes. And it still be good? Absolutely.
Christina says you don't sound like Fran. She wouldn't be here if you did. She does too. Hey, y'all need to see Rhett imitate his mother saying Walmart. That is the funniest thing. He holds his nose.
He does that on his own without his daddy egging it
Daddy
on.
didn't tell him to do that. Daddy didn't do that.
She said, well, we dehydrate chicken heads for dog treats. We could.
I've never tried it. We do the chicken feet every
Mhm.
time, and Zoe's waiting right now to do the turkey feet for dog treats,
Mhm.
but I've never tried the chicken heads.
I don't, well,
We just
our-
drop them in the bucket.
our dehydrator is not built for something that high.
Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to get a little more heavy duty dehydrator, but I don't see why not.
She did 15 bean soup with sausage and chicken and diced tomatoes.
Well, see, I usually do cut up some smoked sausage.
Oh yeah,
with the
Conecuh.
ham and put it in there.
We're in Alabama. You have to specify
Yeah,
that it's
Conecuh.
Conecuh
Uh-huh.
sausage.
But I don't. Oh, Maggie, I think your shirt's ready. I got to go get that tomorrow.
You forgot Maggie's shirt.
I didn't forget Maggie's shirt because you got one too.
I've got one there too.
But
Yeah.
I've just forgotten to go get the shirts. I got to do that. Remind me to go do that tomorrow. Okay.
Maggie, did you fall asleep before the live come on, or you fall asleep after we started
While
talking?
we're talking. She ain't going to tell you if it's
She's not going to tell me that. Miss Sue knows about that sausage.
It's good.
Oh my gosh, Conecuh's made right here in Alabama.
She said,
Whew.
do we boil the feet to make broth? I do not. We
did have someone buy it to make chicken feet soup.
We did.
He did request that, and I do know people that do it, but we haven't done it.
Right. Because I have a need for, not a need. I have a large amount of people who want chicken feet for dog treats. And so
Bye, CC. She's going to watch Yellowstone.
Yes.
She gotta go eat.
So I would what's she saying? I'd be afraid of dehydrating heads would cause the bones to become hard and hurt the dog's guts. Well, with dehydrating, it's like feet. Feet, if you don't dehydrate them, if you just boil them,
if you don't do it enough,
well,
they can shard, right?
That's the only way it's acceptable to feed them to dogs without it being bad. Because if you give them boiled or fried or anything like that, it shards and it can cut their insides.
I got you.
Dehydrating does not do that.
Hi, Jody. Yeah, I know though she's a certified canine nutritionist. It's okay. I know the Wolfpack knows her dogs, and what to feed them. She's
right. It's not cooking them. That's what. You don't want to cook the bone. You want to dry it out.
Yeah,
and that's what keeps the nutritional value as well, right? That's what keeps because you're not.
Yeah, you still got it in there.
Right, you're absorbing it in, basically.
Yeah.
It's like shrink wrap.
Like shrink wrap. I think you're concentrating it.
Yeah. Good job.
See, I'm here for you.
You think for me.
I'm here for you, Zoe. Hey.
Thanks.
Now that we have a pretty good many people on, number one, y'all go hit the like buttons.
Yeah.
Like, heart, laugh. I don't care what you hit. Just hit something. So that I see those numbers kind of getting close to how many's viewing. We have got some huge news.
We do?
Yes.
What is that?
Big news right there.
Oh, you even typed in the word big news.
I did. I put it on my notes. So wait a minute. She said, now that's country. What's country? I don't know what you're talking about. I think everything I do says that.
Miss Terry says she understands that drying out the feet is pretty stinky.
Not bad. As long as you gotta have it on the porch.
Dehydrating, I used to do it in the house.
It just smells like plastic.
And it smelled like plastic, and I didn't like that. We didn't like that stale smell. So I actually have it on the front porch.
Yeah.
And that's where we keep them dehydrated, just so we don't get that smell. But we clean the feet good first. Like,
yes.
I have a batch of turkey feet that I'm going to get in there, and we're going to clean them up really good and then put them in.
So you make sure, number one,
Hi, hot mess.
Of course, you're getting them clean, but when you're scalding, some of the skin starts to come off. Zoe cleans all that off. She clips the nails, and you want to make sure that there's no bumblefoot or anything like that with them. So you're cleaning all that, because anybody that has chickens or turkeys or whatever, any kind of poultry, y'all know that they can develop bumblefoot, and that's an infection. So that has to be thrown away, because you don't want to feed that to a dog either.
Right. Yeah.
So
if you're going to go through all that work, you don't want to feed them something that's bad for them.
Yes, Wolfpack, and I think it's just because it's not that old. She asked if it smells like melting plastic.
Yes.
I think it's just because it's not that old and there hadn't been that many batches through it.
It's like new, hot new.
So
plastic.
That's why we put it out on the porch. It probably doesn't do that by this point.
It might not, but I'd rather just keep dehydrating chicken feet on the porch.
I'm fine with that, except that we had somebody stop by the house to pick something up. And she said, could you let me know that you have chicken feet on your porch? I was like, what? She said, I walked up and saw something, and I looked in there, and I said, what is that? And she realized that we had a batch of chicken feet, the dehydrator. Yeah. And the lids are clear. So
yeah, I'm just used to it. Bye, Tim. Thanks,
Tim.
Stopping by.
I know Tim's always on Big Family Small Farm. He stops by now that we've got this whole Sunday thing going. Everybody's back to back to back.
Sarah said she likes it's like making horseradish in the house. You do it outside.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, chicken foot soup is very country. It is.
And I don't do that.
I've never had it, but I can tell you that the guy that requested it is very country.
Yeah.
And he had to convince his wife to make it for him. But it's not something that's unheard of. I've heard of people doing it a lot because it's healthy for you.
It is. Yeah.
Zoe,
what?
Tell these people our big news.
What's our big news?
Zoe.
Just kidding. So we have gotten to where we have applied for monetization. We have reached a point where we are going to be able to maybe make some money on YouTube and Instagram.
Y'all, we hit the threshold that's required on Instagram last night.
Yes.
And then YouTube hit this morning.
Yes.
Within 12 hours, we met the thresholds on both of those. Yes. We still got a little ways to go on Facebook, but it's coming.
It is. And we ain't trying to blow out of the water here.
No, but this is family, so we're just
hanging out. And if we can make money,
we want to share it with y'all because it happened because you watched the video.
That's right. Yes.
If y'all don't watch, it doesn't happen.
So we now are in the process. We are not monetized yet, but we
are eligible to apply.
Well, we've applied, and within the first thing we did. We got through that, no problem. The second thing said it could take up to several days. And before we got home, it had already been approved.
Yes.
And the last thing is YouTube has to approve your channel, and
they have to look at your content and make sure you're not missing something. And
they say that can take a week. So,
we don't have anything that wouldn't be approved. So.
Right. So we are almost there, y'all.
We've been very careful with what we videoed, so we don't have anything that wouldn't be approved.
Yes, and so we work hard.
It's a grind.
Hard. It is, and
I'm proud of it. I don't care if it just pays part of a feed bill. I'm okay.
He's still got his
Farmer Rhett's awake.
Farmer Rhett's been asleep.
There, Farmer Rhett.
Come here.
He's been taking a nap.
Come here, Mommy. I'll take your jacket off. Come here. can do
I
it?
can do it.
Okay. He's been asleep. He went to the farm, slept at the farm, and slept on the way home from the farm, and then took another, it's been what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
So he's been asleep for about 4 hours, 3 hours. Come here.
She bought horseradish cheddar cheese. I think that would be good.
You want him to see your boots? Look, everybody.
He wants y'all to see his boots.
Turn it sideways. Look at those boots.
Farmerette proud of those boots.
Tell everybody hi.
Hi.
Farmerette's been taking a nap. Look
Miss
at
Ann, I'm putting that on the screen.
that is right. It is so much work.
And we have talked about that before,
Mm.
and it was evident again today that it is a community,
Oh, hold on.
but it is, oh, buddy.
He's trying to show everybody them boots.
Yeah, but I'm putting comments on there for everybody. So
What?
to have not just the community, but for that community to be where we get to meet people like the Blairs and the
Uh-huh,
Heads
that's right.
and first the Smiths, and
Uh-huh.
they have been a huge part of everything we do. And that is a community, and we're very
Yes.
thankful for it, and we're very blessed by that.
Yes.
So,
Everybody's saying they love your boots.
and we, this community allowed
Miss
us to meet
Angie's-
Miss Ann.
That's right.
We wouldn't know Miss Ann if it wasn't for this community.
That's right. Don't kick the computer.
I'll just see.
Everybody's saying hello, Farmerette. Miss Evelyn and Miss Terry.
They saw your boots. Hey, Grammy said, hey, she said, wave at her. Can you wave at Grammy? And Nene and Pop's on here. Tell them, hey, everybody.
Miss Ann.
Hey, everybody.
Miss Ann, I know you're on YouTube, and Miss Sue is on Facebook. She said that's her buddy. Hey.
Yeah.
Miss Sue was making sure to say hello. I know that on here y'all might not be able to see each other's comments.
Yes.
But
Everybody says your boots
Either
are
way, we
so
just wanted to
nice.
make sure that we shared that with y'all
Right,
because
yeah.
it's a big deal for us. It's a lot of work,
That-
and
That
it only
silly-
happens because of y'all.
Mama wants to back here.
You want to sit where?
Come
Between
here.
us? Okay.
Back here.
That silly reel that we've been sharing with you guys is still going.
No.
So that's so. What?
Scoot over.
If I scoot over, nobody
They can't see Mama.
It's okay. Everybody wants to see.
You're
that.
welcome, Miss Sue, and she also said hey back. I just know y'all can't see each other's comments on there.
Miss Angie didn't get to meet you today.
No, he was at
Where you
home. It
going?
was a little chilly today, so he was at home, and Miss Angie didn't get to meet him.
No, don't start getting silly, okay?
Yeah, don't be wild.
No,
Hey, don't be wild. You gotta go
Look
back
at
in there.
that hair.
I know it.
So what else we gonna talk about?
Well, we don't have a lot of time, but
Right.
I can't talk about this week's video because y'all, I have no clue what you're going to see on the video this week.
Yeah, because you haven't even looked at it yet.
I have to start editing after this, and I don't have a clue what y'all are going to see. I have not watched 1 second of it. So I can't talk about that part of the
will-
video,
I
but what
will
I
tell 'em.
can, go ahead.
I will tell you guys that it's a cooking video.
Uh-oh, y'all got Zoe in the kitchen this week.
So it'll be fun. We hadn't done one in a little while, and Farmer Rhett was a taste tester, weren't you?
Angie, you'll have to make sure to bring Miles next time because I bet they would have a ball running loose on that farm. Hey,
Hey,
Wendy, we've
Miss-
been talking about
Hey,
you without
one
you
more
anyway.
question. Look, tell them how Mama says Walmart.
Hey, will you do Walmart for them?
Tell them how Mama says Walmart.
Do it for them.
Why?
You not gonna do it? But they was talking about how Mama says Walmart.
No,
Okay.
he's gonna go. Sorry. oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, yes, Zoe will be in the kitchen. I just don't know what it looks like. And I'll find out later tonight.
I mean, you do know what it was.
Yeah. But real quick, we've got a few minutes left, and we'll have to get off here for so we can go watch Cog Hill like everybody else. But with us going up in videos this week, I want to hear some ideas of what y'all want to see. And don't tell me more Zoe cooking videos. I already know that part. We know that we've got to put more cooking videos on there.
Well, the thing about cooking videos is that you got to have some quiet time.
And we have very little of that around
And
this place.
yeah, so, but I'm going to try and do a little better, especially now it's holiday season and it's going to be time to cook a lot.
Evelyn said pigs.
Hey, I always got videos of pigs. My
Well,
phone is full of it.
I can tell you that we've got some raised bed
cooking videos
videos
you can do
coming.
a cornbread video.
I can do a cornbread video.
Here.
I may do a dressing video and see how
Uh-huh.
if mine does as good as Miss Brooks.
Yeah.
I bet Brooks' dressing is
Look at
good,
this.
but he's still showing his boots. Everybody has seen your boots, buddy.
Miss Jody said daily care for goats.
That's not a bad idea, Jody.
That would be something you would enjoy doing.
That's not a bad idea. We need to go through everything it takes to take care of goats. So I will. Cliff. No, Cliff, you didn't say it. Miss Evelyn beat you to the pigs.
Oh, she's gonna do a crock pot dressing video.
Oh, I'll watch that, Wendy.
Mhm. That's right.
So we are going,
petting goats.
Julie. We would have to do the raised beds that we'll be building. We will definitely be doing
Calm down.
a video about the camper coop because that project's coming. But I kind of want to know what the people that watch the videos want to see.
Okay. Miss Angie said brushing and petting goats.
Buddy, really, you've got to quit.
Hey,
I know you're energized, but you got to quit.
your boots hurt. They hurt legs.
We
Me singing.
Zoe singing and dancing. Absolutely.
You have to dance.
That'd just be a bloopers video.
A bloopers
Buddy, you
video.
Hey, be still. You
So
gonna
we
kick
got
zero.
a few minutes. She found out today if you turn a gingerbread cookie cutter upside down, it turns into a reindeer. It sure does.
What?
A gingerbread man. It's a head, arms, and legs. If you turn it upside down, it looks like antlers, ears, and the mouth.
Well, okay. I'm still not picturing that, but I
It is.
need to know that.
It is. Are you gonna Google it?
No, I'm not gonna pull a Zoe and Google something in the middle of the live. Hey,
Rat baby, stop running.
hang on.
Stop running. Don't run.
There you go.
You heard
It's
hard.
mad now. Well, I don't want it to knock the. Hey, look, they had a mishap like that earlier. The
Yeah.
laptop went off there, but I'm afraid ours wouldn't survive. Miss Terry said we should do a bloopers video. I thought that's what we did every week.
Yeah, that's just about what we do all the time. We just put together all our mishaps that
I
just
thought they
worked
were
out.
all bloopers. You know, we did a couple of videos early on where we would put like a ret blooper at the end, and they were pretty funny.
They don't mind seeing his boots, Daddy.
I know. I don't mind him showing the boots. I'm just afraid of him kicking the laptop off the table. He's a little bit wild.
And he just had a long nap. Luckily, I'm going to be up baking.
You know, the sad part is that they either see him when he hasn't had any nap at all,
Or right after he wakes up.
or he's had too much nap.
Yeah.
They
That's
don't
true.
see- Y'all get to see the edited version of
Well-
Rhett where he's kind of mellowed out.
We didn't get our twice this week during the day. And so that's makes me kind of sad because I didn't get on video. We've been so busy this week.
Oh gosh, you're talking about the lives you've been doing. Yeah, we may have to do a live from
Well,
the
and
farm
it's
this
been
week.
so cold that we just haven't really wanted to sit out in it. We haven't done any just being out in it. We've gotten done with what we had to do.
Oh, Wolfpack asked, have we made videos about preparing for winter? I don't think we did that last year. I think winter snuck up on us, and by the time we did a video involving that, Mackenzie was busting ice in the water.
Yes, yes. We are.
And she looked up at me when I turned the camera on and said, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
Because it was so cold, we were having to bust the ice on the top of the trough.
That's right.
And that's how the video. That's how I started that video.
Mackenzie said, "This
Was
is
her
so
looking at
stupid."
me saying, "This is stupid."
Sarah said, "Well, he's a little cute country boy.
He
and
is.
rambunctious."
He is. And he gets a lot of his energy out at the farm. For a 3-year-old, he works hard.
I want
He
to
does
see
a lot of
anything
chores.
that has nothing to do with the flu. Everybody in Texas has it, and I'm hiding. Well,
Oh gosh.
talking about that, I am praying that Chance does not have the flu.
No, he has it.
I'm pretty certain Chance woke up this morning crying and headache, throat's hurting, and so we put him back in bed, and he has not gotten out of the bed not one time today.
No, he hasn't been up at all.
He has not eaten. He's drank a little bit of water, and he's running a fever. So if do you guys know any home remedies? I really don't like giving him over-the-counter medicine because sometimes it counteracts with his ADHD. So just, I don't know. I really don't want to take him into the doctor because if I do, he might catch it if he don't have it. You know what I
If
mean?
you don't talk about anything but being sick, they're going to think you Justin
there
Rhodes.
must be something wrong.
Read that comment.
She said, "We just didn't tell you about how many other bloopers we had today. Wes fell up the stairs. I dumped a drink down my first choice of clothes. Bumped the barn pole with the tractor and tripped over the dog." Yeah.
You better watch it. He'll be
No
taking.
kidding. He fell on his way up the porch steps. I've done that, so I fall all over stuff. I don't fall down.
Angie, didn't you just get started on the tractor?
We won't talk about driving stuff. You should see my lawnmower.
Y'all, we might talk about that Wednesday. We'll talk about driving Miss House Wednesday. Let me put that in my notes so I can tell y'all all about our lawnmower.
Honey. We have honey.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of honey.
I can't get him to eat. I made him some mashed potatoes and he's not wanting to eat.
No.
So I have not. Hot water with lemon and honey is good. She said getting over-the-counter Theraflu for kids. It's mostly vitamins. Okay. Popsicles, and he would love that. So I'm gonna try some stuff because Chance does not sit still and he has not gotten out of the bed yet.
Angie says she was new at driving it. She needed some grace.
Yeah. See, that's what it is. We extend grace.
Zoe had to have lots of grace with that lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about that Wednesday. I'll make sure to tell y'all all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Grammy said it was almost a creepy cough last night.
Yeah, and he's not coughing too much, but his throat's hurting real bad now. We do have a humidifier, I think. No, we have a purifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got to go to Walmart anyway. I might look for some Theraflu.
So,
okay.
Does anybody, we started this last week and this came
We're
from
running out of time.
Knowing that the Walkers did it, and I always enjoyed that part of theirs. Y'all don't have to put it in here. You don't have to put it in comments. You can send it in a message, whatever you want to. We did have several that sent us messages. But make sure that you include any prayer requests you have this week. It can be for yourself, family members, whoever. But we did get several last week, and we did make sure to include those in our prayer time. So if y'all got any prayer requests, make sure to send them to us.
Yeah.
We do want to make sure, because everybody here is like our family, and we want to make sure that we do that.
And there's our email. You can email prayer requests. You can email cookie requests. Anything you guys want to share with us and all that. So,
Thank
all
you,
right,
Angie.
guys. We'll see y'all.
Uh-oh, time to go watch
That's
Cog
right,
Hill.
headed to the next one.
Hey, guys, move on to the next live. It's Cog Hill time.
Bye, y'all.